Hello, my name is C, and today I have another haul for you. This is all the kits I picked up on Cyber Monday. So I'm going to do a full, I'll do a full unboxing of Sleepy Fairy because that's the smallest, and then we will do quicker snapshot looks at these three. So let's jump right on. Alright, so right on the front of the box we have their rendering, which wraps around. This is their larger style of box, but they have since discontinued it and like sliced it in half again. So there's that. There is the full image. It is Sleepy Fairy by Jamaica Murphy or Jamushka. All the pink branding tells us that it is a round kit. On the side here we have our colors and all of our specials listed there. All of DiamondArtClub socials. And on the back we have how it works, kit contents, and any warnings at the very, very bottom. It's a little tricky to see, but we have that same snapshot information in case you stack your kits. Alright. I forgot this old style had this like cardboard tray in it. But anyways, here's our toolkit. Inside we have one of their twist and pick applicators. So this is loaded with they recently moved from a plastic tip to a brass tip for it, which is interesting and exciting. I want to try that. Anyways, this is preloaded with putty, so all you have to do is twist and it will come out the end eventually. It usually takes a minute or two. But there we go. So that's nice, and then you can just, use your nail or a pair of tweezers, scrape up the end so you have fresh putty. This end you can replace the multiplacer, and it has a nice cover. So upgrade pen. We have a bag of baggies. You can kit up into these, use these for storage, whatever you wish. Here is that putty in case you need to refill your pen or just use it for your own. And this one came with a baby tray, so that's nice. Ooh, there's a multiplacer and a plate of wax in there in case you prefer that. All right. In here we have our thank you for your purchase. We have all of DiamondArtClub socials, tips and tricks at the top, more of those step-by-step instructions, and how to use the twist and pick pen. That's neat. There's a link to their Facebook group if you want to see finishes, just chat with people. That's a great place to go. QR codes for the app, so if it's your first time purchasing there, you can get 20% off. And then your kit contents. Alright, next up we have our sticker sheets. So we have Sleepy Fairy and the name of the artist at the bottom. On the back here we have the full image of that artwork, start and end dates, and all that information. So we have 60 colors, round 60.8 centimeters by 42.9, and the skew. In here, I should say, all of this is a sticker that you can easily just like peel up and place wherever. Same thing here, like all of this is a sticker. Here are our colors. So this first row just is the number count. The second is our symbols, which there looks to be a nice color. I really like all these browns and neutrals. That's actually going to be pretty. Anyways, the third row is going to be our DMC code. Most diamond painting shops use the DMC color count. DiamondArtClub has started using these 6000s as like their own numbers because they make all of their diamonds in-house. They have control over DMC lots and color dyes and all that. So the 6000s is them making their own color. Following that, anything with a letter in front of it is a special. So we have 1AB and 7 fairy dusts. I will explain those and talk about those once we get into our kit. But those look very, very pretty. I'm excited. Ooh. We also have our treasure quest card. This is just a secondary reward system. If you collect enough cards of different tiers. You can redeem them for like gift cards, or what I'm aiming for is the custom. There's 4 tiers: bronze, silver, gold, and diamond. Diamond being the rarest, and bronze the most common, which is this card. Recently they started adding the tier on the back, which is awesome. But yeah, super cute. Alright, let's get rid of this dust jacket. Oop, this is the left side. Oh, look at those colors already. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. Okay, hold on. There we go. I like to roll my canvases back for you guys just so that we can have it laying flat. You don't need to do that. Diamond Art Club kits are self-flattening, so it should not take forever. Like, you don't have to roll it backwards. I just do it for myself. That was a lot of rambling. I apologize. But anyways, here is that adorable artwork. It looks gorgeous. Well, that just makes the glare worse at the top there. Sorry, my window is sealed. I cannot pull down that blind. So we just have to make do with what we got. This is gorgeous. We have our diamonds over here. But a quick look at the canvas. I don't even need to pop up a picture. Up at the top, we have DiamondArtClub, Do It Makes You Sparkle. On the left and right, which pretty much spans the entire length of the canvas, we have our legends. At the very bottom, we have a thumbnail of that image, the title of the kit, the SKU, the size, and copyright information. So Diamond Art Club legally licenses all of their kits. It just means that the artist gave their permission and is being fairly compensated for the use of their work. In the center at the bottom here, we have Diamond Art Club socials again, plus a discount code, as well as their lifetime warranty. So as long as you are the original owner of your kit, original owner and purchaser, you are covered under that warranty for, let's say you receive your diamonds, there's a missing color, you run out of something, who knows? Diamond Art Club will help you out. Okay, I am still shocked. Like, this looks so good. Anyways, the rendering on this has a lot more tiny patches of color, but it's more confetti heavy. I am going to zoom you in just for a second so you can see what I'm talking about. So this little patch of yellow here could be considered as color blocking. It just means you have the same color throughout a larger section compared to, let's take a look at like her hair and her face right here, where you are switching out the colors more often, and which would be confetti. So actually, it's a small kit. So these sections of color blocking, like back here, are very, very tiny. But that also means these sections of confetti is very small as well. Look at her wings. Like, look at that. That's gonna be so pretty. Okay, I'm going to leave us zoomed in. Oh, that's a perfect spot for us to stay looking at and grab these diamonds. So on our bag, we have the SKU and the name of the kit. So if you're like me and store things separately, you can easily match it up. This information is across all 3 items that are stored loose. Okay. I typically don't read out all the colors, but I will pause once we get to our specials. Which, here is our first Fairy Dust Z3865. It is a white. Fairy Dust just means that it has this light brushing of what I believe looks like mica powder right on the top, so it offers a gentle shimmery effect to them. This one is white, so it's a little harder to see. Maybe we can come across a darker color that it shows that coating a little better. But there's our first fairy dust. Actually, not far off is our second, so this is Z722. Maybe you could see that a little better here. This one has more of a gold shimmer to it. So there's our second fairy dust. It is an orange. Our third fairy dust, Z3824, a nice pinky peach color. The coating is still kind of tricky to see on that one. Oh, this one. That might be a little easier to see. Z931. It is this gray blue color, and it has that blue coating right on the top there that you can kind of see. I think this is number 4. Keep on going. Yeah. Here's our next one, Z732, darker olive green. And I can't tell if it wants to show either. It's right in there. But it's a nice green. Some nice smaller handfuls of colors. Again, it is a small little kit. 772 is pretty. And there is our AB 3756. So AB stands for Aurora Borealis. It is this iridescent coating that is placed on the top of the diamonds that tend to shine like the northern lights. So you'll see lots of pinks, blues, purples, and greens in them. This is a nice, more neutral color. It is a like pale mint, kind of like just off-white, and it really reflects all those blues and greens. So that's our AB. And then we are just getting into some small handful colors for all of that detail. Oh, here is another fairy dust, C743. It is a nice yellow with a gentle shimmer there. I think this might be the one you can see the best. We have one more yet. Alright, this is Z3766, a nice light blue. And you can kind of see that coating there. Okay, so that is the diamonds for this kit. I am going to grab the sticker sheet. So that AB is the dash. We have some letters and some fun symbols for those fairy dust. I'm not going to try and name them all. We'll be here a while. So we could probably do this color by color, hey? Let's try it. I'll make sure to lift it so the glare isn't too obvious. So first up is that AB, which there's a couple sprinkled back here within these, like the star mode right here, right along this highlight. This whole patch in the background there, these lightest colors, is that minty AB. And that looks to be about it. Oh, there's a couple more sprinkled in the background for those highlights. But I wouldn't expect a whole lot. It was a smaller bag. So that's the AB. The first fairy dust is the letter A, which was that orangey one. So it is the brightest peach within these flowers. It is down in this flower. It is that second most color within this flower. And it is this bright peach. Sorry, that's the zipper of my sweater. along her wings here, the lines within her wings, completely outlining it here along the top, still within those lines there as well. So that's that peachy, orangey AB. And which is that the green, sorry, AB, fairy dust. The N, which is our green fairy dust, is highlighting up in the leaves at the top there. It's doing some more highlighting over in those leaves. It is the second brightest green over here, highlighting in the leaves here. The leaves down in these flowers, a good amount down in this leaf down here along the vine. Highlighting in these leaves at the bottom as well. Is there any up here? Yeah, sorry. There's also the green fairy dust in these leaves behind her. Next is the J, which is that yellow fairy dust. It is highlighting up at the top here, that brightest yellow in that leaf, highlighting there and highlighting up there. It is the brightest yellow in these flowers. There's some highlighting on her pillow. So a couple more highlighting on her pillow, the center of this flower, and the center of this flower down here. Oh, and then a couple more highlighting behind her. All right. We have our little quarter circle for that bluey gray fairy dust. It is sprinkled right up at the top there. There's a couple more in the leaves at the center at the top there. There's some in this flower. Actually, it's this whole flower down here. And then some more down in these blues. It is the darkest blue that you see in her dress. Yeah, just down at the bottom here. So this patch here, some lines in the folds, some along the bottom of the canvas here. The darkest blue back here as well. So that's a gray blue. Oh, there's a couple within her eyes and her little crown. Would you call that a crown? I don't know. I don't know what the proper name for it, but for the center of her forehead piece there. Then we have X, which is that bright blue fairy dust. So it is highlighting right in here. There's another one at the center of her forehead. There's a couple more of those bright blue fairy dusts sprinkled there. Another one over there. And, oh, there's some more highlighting on her dress down at the bottom here. Okay. E, which is that peachy fairy dust. It is the brightest pink that you see in this flower. It is along the edge of the petals on this flower. It is highlighting within her hair, the tips of her ears here. It is highlighting on her cheek, her nose. There's a couple in her mouth, or on her mouth there. This whole patch on her shoulder is that peachy fairy dust. And then it is pretty much the entirety of the wing back here. Along here, there's a good patch of it up at the top of her wings there. And then this entire back one there as well. Finally, we have our white fairy dust, which will be the brightest white that you see. So it completely outlines her wings at the top here. It outlines the back of her wings, the center where they meet back here. It outlines here. Her entire back here, like all of this white is that fairy dust. It is on her dress here. It is highlighting along her leg, highlighting in her hair, the back of her hand, on her pillow, up along the side of the tree there. Oops. Her pillow and along the side of her tree there. And then there's just a couple of spots where it's sprinkled in the background. Okay. I am very excited to work on this one. I might save it for the spring though. It feels very springy and out of season right now. But anyways, I am going to wrap this one up here and grab the next one. Alright, next one I have is Beyond the Clouds by, I'm just going to say Bear. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I really don't want to butcher it. I picked this one up as a writer. I like to believe that my head is always in the clouds, so I felt like this was the perfect piece. So I had to get it. All right. I forgot to say it is round, 48 colors, 55.6 by 70.7 centimeters. And we have 2 ABs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fairy dusts. Cool, cool. I forgot about the card. Beautiful card. It is another bronze. Okay, so it looks like we're starting at the bottom. Oh, look at those oranges. Oh, that's gonna be pretty. Hold on. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, she's gorgeous. I would say this is not worrying, it's just how the symbols look on the canvas. But yeah, this looks amazing. This is absolutely just color blocking. The only confetti would be within her hair, but this entire background is just chunks of color. I will just pause here and stare at this for a second and put up a picture. This is gorgeous. Part of me wants to turn these moons and the stars into iridescence. Hold on. I can't show you. Never mind. I was gonna say, I got something, but it's a part of the Advent box and I don't want to spoil it. So, ooh. I might turn those into iridescence. Like, the silvers. That might be pretty. Unless, oh, they're 8. Okay, anyways, we're going to open up these diamonds. Okay. Let's take a look at these colors. I didn't even realize this was around. When I buy these kits, I buy purely off image and not a specific diamond shape. Here is our first fairy dust, Z740, nice bright orange, and I think you could see that coating really well on this one. It's definitely more of a golden shimmer. We got some nice browns, I'm assuming for her hair. I forgot to do a look at the color palette. I was very excited. Okay. Whoopsie. Oh well. It's fine. Ah, that's a pretty color. 334. And here's our AP 5200. So it's a nice pure white. So you really see all of those iridescent colors. Or sorry, Aurora colors. Let's go with that. Oh. And here's our next AB 350. It is a more it's red, but it's not a bright red. Very, very pretty. Followed by our next fairy dust, Z817. So this one's a bright red. Very pretty. Oh, Can't go too far. Z932, that bluey gray fairy dust. Still not going far. We have a Z720, which is more of a burnt coppery orange. Okay, I think we're good now. Never mind. Z3823, a nice pale yellow for our next fairy dust. Still not going far. 3855, another pale yellow. I think we're done. I think that is all of them. Yes, okay. So, oh, I'm knocking stuff over. Alright. Starting up at the top as usual, we are going to look for those specials. So we have our little quarter circle and our dot for our ABs, tree, square, E, heart, plus for our fairy dust. Did you guys get that? Alright, anyways, sorry, I'm being silly. This black dot that you see sprinkled throughout this entire background, that brightest white, is that fairy dust, or sorry, AB, sorry, it's that bright white AB. Along with the brightest white that you see within these moons, the center of these stars. We then have the hearts, is that palest AB, followed by the plus sign being that yellow AB. Sorry, not AB. The heart and the plus sign is the yellow fairy dust. So we have the hearts, the palest fairy dust up in this moon, and then we have both of them in these two moons. We also have the U highlighting there and around this biggest one, which is that bright orange fairy dust. Okay. Oh, and then we have this kind of like pale red that you see here and around here. That is our AB. So we have that red AB there and there. Some more here, some AB highlighting in her hair. It is around this star. Oh, and that E, so that bluey gray, is also sprinkled in this background, that fairy dust. Yeah, and the sprinkling of those two continue down to the end of this blue. Alright, what haven't we seen? That coppery looking fairy dust. I don't see it up in her hair. Oh, that tree. Yeah, that's it right there, highlighting in her. It's right there, highlighting in her hair. It is highlighting down here, as well as behind her hair over here. We have actually her lips is that red fairy dust, that bright red. We're moving down. I'm just gonna keep moving it down. I'm going to probably miss something, but there's more of that white in those stars. All of this back here, this bright orange that you see, that's the U's. It is over here. It is the brightest orange in all of these clouds. It's that bright orange fairy dust. We still have more of that white AB in these stars. These squares, these two lines of squares right here, is that red fairy dust. And then I think that's it. I might have missed something, but I think I got it all. So this is going to be stunning. It's going to work up quickly because of all that color blocking in the background too. Okay, this makes my writer heart very happy. I know it's called Beyond the Clouds, but it feels very much like it should be Head in the Clouds to me. Anyways, that is Beyond the Clouds. I will wrap this one up here and grab the next one. Alright, next up is Lofi Cali Girl by Diamondart. Again, Diamondart is one of my favorite artists that Diamondart has. I have been buying every single piece that has come out by her. I am only missing one, but I will get it on restock. I should say this one is square. The only difference between this and round is the blue branding. Cool. Alright. It has 80 colors, square again, 89.9 centimeters by 60. There's that artwork. Cool. So pretty colors. We have 1EB 3 fairy dusts. Cool, cool. This one is a silver. I need golds. I need 4 more golds. And then I can get a custom. Alright, this is the left side. Ooh, I'm so gonna have to put up a picture. Look at that confetti. Okay, but these colors are gorgeous. Like, you have these bright reds against these like cool blues and greens. But that color balance is stunning. Our little cat here. This little cat. I love him so much. Oh my gosh. This is pretty. I'm gonna pause here so I can put up a picture. Hopefully I remember to take it. I was really good for the Black Friday ones. I don't know about the Cyber Mondays. But anyway. Oh, this looks so good. Oh, I love Diamondart stuff. There is some color blocking in the background, like in some of these larger patches of color. But it is mostly confetti, which is expected for Diamondart style. Alright. There's our colors, a lot darker, to be expected. Alright. Oh, I see a color I like. Alright. Yeah. Lots of blues for the like inside of her room. Some really pretty reds for that view outside her window. Three, 4, 8, very pretty, followed by 8, 15. These bright greens are so pretty. Here's our first fairy dust, Z958. A nice greeny teal color. I feel like this is a common one that we see with Diamondart stuff. And then we have Z947, a bright orange. So a coppery sheen to it. here's our final fairy dust, Z3341. Small handful of that peachy color. This kit has some beautiful colors in it. Like lots of blues, lots of browns, but still very pretty. These are the colors I saw, 3845 and 3844 and 993. I feel like I was going to say, I feel like we haven't seen all our specials yet, and I was right. These are just small handful colors that really help with shading and transitions. Here's our AB 972, a nice orangey yellow. They help with those color transitions and really help with that color blending. And of course, those smaller details. Alright. I'm going to put this one on its side to do this. It's too big for my space, so we're gonna make do. Okay. That AB is the diamond, the waves, and the heart for our fairy dusts. So, first up. I feel like, yeah. So, the wave, that tealy blue fairy dust, is in this plant. It's also highlighting down in this plant. It's not the brightest green that you see, it's like the second teal. There's some highlighting up at the top of this plant too. We have some of those ABs right along the top here, that orangey yellow AB. Some more highlighting along the edge of the lamp and the light bulb inside. Along the edge there is that AB. I'm gonna move it down just a little bit. Oh, the brightest orange in the center of these parts here is that fairy dust. Same thing with the light over here. It is highlighting along the stand here as well, so that's that orange fairy dust. Some more of that orange here, back here, along with that AB, that orange AB. Orangey yellow AB. It's in the center here as well, along with that orange fairy dust. Our cat is highlighted by that, sorry, I missed something. Our cat is highlighted by that orange fairy dust, sorry. And then outlined by that peachy one. And it kind of comes down along here and then along his back and his ears. Okay. Oh, there's a couple more of those yellow, orangey yellow ABs right there. And then some more in the center here. That is that orange AB and then outlined by that fairy dust. Our girl here, so her hair, her bangs, are highlighted by that peachy fairy dust. So it's the top of her mask right there. So more of that AB along her back and at the top. I want to say that's her hair. Yep, highlighting right at the top of her hair, along with some more of those peachy fairy dusts. The orange along here is that fairy dust. It is highlighting within her clothes as well. Highlighting the outside of the window here. And then we have the brightest teal that you see in this plant is that fairy dust. and it comes up all along the side here as well. There we go. It comes up all along the side here as well for that tealy, greeny fairy dust. There, oh, it's not highlighting there, but there's a couple of those peachy ones right there. And then we have that tealy, greeny one highlighting in this plant. It's not the brightest, it's the second brightest. Okay, that is not a lot for the specials, but I think they are placed to add a nice little shimmer, because I feel like this one doesn't need a whole lot. So anyways, this is Lofi Cali Girl. I really love this one. Oh, Yumi artwork is just gorgeous, and I love our little kitty here. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna wrap this one up and grab the next one. Alright, the final kit I have to show you is Plant Delivery, also by Yumi. This is a big kit. It is 96.9 by 126.9. Oh my gosh. It is heavy and massive. Oh. I threw out the sticker sheet by accident. So there is that full artwork. It has 76 colors and it's square. 1 AB, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fairy dust. I could also look in the box instead of counting. Sorry. In here, we have a bronze. Okay. This is the top. Okay. So I can see this is going to have a lot of color blocking up at the top here. However, her broom is all confetti. Oh, look at our little cat. Yeah, once you get down into like a third of the canvas, it is confetti. Which is to be expected for a Yumi art kit. Oh, this looks so pretty. Oh, I love this. I feel like these details are gonna look, you can start to see the legend. There's a little friend hidden here too. Oh boy. Here's the thing. I usually show you all the colors and all the specials. However, I really want to skip it on this one. I am sorry. I will never be able to get it back in here. However, I will still go through and look at them on the canvas with you. I don't want to mess with this because I will never be able to get back in here without breaking everything. So I apologize. So there's the very, very bottom of the kit. I will pause here just for a second to put up a picture, if I manage to get it, of this full canvas. It is beautiful. I'm looking forward to seeing someone complete this. It's not going to be me right away, but I know that there is someone in the VIP group that will work on this one and get it done quick. I know that. I trust people to do that, and I'm excited to see it. This is not one I will be starting anytime soon, and that's okay. I'm totally okay with that. Alright. At the very, very top up here, we will again start from the top, work our way down. We are looking for the equal sign for that AB, and several symbols for those fairy dust. So we have a purple fairy dust, a purple AB, light purple AB, dark purple fairy dust. 350, I believe, is an orangey red. 703 is a green, 722 is an orange, 727 and 728 are yellows. One is pale, one is brighter, and 993 is that bluey teal that we always see. I think. I am operating off of memory and the sticker sheet for that one, but I think that's the colors. The only one I'm questioning is 350, but I think that's that dusty red looking color. Anyways, starting right up at the top here, we have that red fairy dust in her bow. There's a couple in the flowers here. We have both those yellow fairy dusts in these flowers. The darker one over here. I really feel like I'm going to miss something, but I'll do my best. Right in the center here, we have that AB, that purple AB, followed, oh no, nope, just the purple AB. I was gonna say, I feel like it was followed by the fairy dust, but it's not. There's more of that purple AB over here, some of that yellow, the darker yellow there. Oh, I completely missed something. These slashes in the clouds, this bright blue that you see outlining completely and coming up over here, is that bluey tealy fairy dust. And then we have a couple of those greens in the plants on this side. We have, seems like there's nothing down there. Okay, I'm gonna move this down. Over here we have more of those purples, and it actually has the purple AB and the purple fairy dust. The palest fairy dust is in here, that pale yellow, and then the brighter yellow there. This is all that orange outlined by that red. Same thing down here, orange outlined by the red, orange in there, some outlines of the red. Those are fairy dusts, I should say. More of those reds over here. And more here, same with that orange. The bright yellow, there's just a few right in the center there. More of those oranges and the bright reds. Some of those greens, that green fairy dust is here along there with the yellow and then the orange. We have more of that red here. The red is all in here along with that orange. Okay, we have the purples down in here, that purple fairy dust. Purple AB. More of the red down in here. And then you have more of the orange. This is outlined by that pale yellow. Some more of that pale yellow and the orange. Yeah, there is red over on the far side there. This has that purple AB. Some more of that purple AB there. Some more of that orange. I feel like this canvas just keeps going forever. We have some more of those purples right there. That orange. The purple AB. And I feel like there should be some more greens down here just for how much green there is. Yeah, there's a couple more greens there. There's more of that red there. More of that tealy blue in here. More of that purple AB in there. Purple AB over here. And this has the brightest yellow and the greens. This has both of the yellows in there. And yeah, there is both purples kind of sprinkled back in here. And that looks to be about it. I missed something. I'm sure there's more that I just cannot see, but we'll find once I start working on this one. But that's planned delivery and all the kits that I purchased for Cyber Monday. Let me know which ones from that drop did you buy? Did you buy any restocks at the time, or did you buy new stuff? Did you wishlist anything? Let me know down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.